When you're seeing this video, I'm actually gonna be in England for my sister-in-law's baby shower, and I am so excited about it. I'm gonna be an aunt, or I guess maybe I'm gonna be an aunt. I'll be an aunt to them, but me, I usually say aunt. And this is maybe a little bit silly, but it's making me feel a little bit inspired to try and build a nursery in The Sims. I've been like sewing all these gifts for the baby and like thinking about it so much, and so now it's infecting my Sims game as well. And it's actually been a while since I did a room build, and it's kind of fun to do those from time to time. Mostly I build big, like fully finished houses, but sometimes it is kind of fun to spend like a ridiculous amount of time on just one room and like really dedicate yourself to it and make it look really cool in the end. So that's what I want to do here today. Honestly, I don't really have a color scheme or anything in mind quite yet either. I was kind of thinking I would base it off of a rug once I pick one, and I kind of want it to have an interesting shape. I'm like envisioning maybe having some kind of bay window or something for this room. We could probably have like maybe some kind of weird L shape or something with the bay window. I could see that working. Hopefully I like how the bay window looks once I've got stuff in here. I thought it was a cute idea, but now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wait a minute, is this gonna be hard for us to decorate around? Maybe we could put one of those little sofas in it though. I'm thinking like one of these from Cats and Dogs. I wish these windows were bigger. Do the big ones fit better? How big are you? Oh, maybe this is right. Honestly, this might be kind of cool. Can I raise that up just like the tiniest bit? Because I think that is the exact right height for a window seat. We probably want to get some more lights in here too. Okay, so we'd have to base the color scheme off of whatever swatch of this we think is the best, which I don't really know if I like any of these. I know I don't want it to be beige, like that's not gonna happen. I want it to be more colorful than that. I love this pastel pink, but also there's not really a lot of pastel pink in this game, so that does give me a little bit of pause. Why is there so much beige on this? I think there's another one from Cats and Dogs. It's this one. This one's like got a taller back, but this isn't as cute, I don't think. And then there's also one, unfortunately it's from My First Pet Stuff, but this one's also kind of nice, I guess. This is taller too. It's like smaller just in general. It's kind of more modern, I would say. Maybe I want to use this one because that's so cute. I love all the pillows. I think I'll use a nice wood floor. Oh, maybe it's better to have carpet because it's a nursery. Oh God, I'm being so indecisive. I was thinking about using this rug too. Maybe that's a cute color. Is that sad beige baby though? I like how it has the little accent colors. Let's not worry just yet because we'll start to get more stuff in here and maybe it'll start to look nicer anyway. I love how those curtains look. I think that's so pretty. I also know we're gonna wanna have a crib. I guess maybe I could use this one. Maybe I'll use this one in the pink. That could be kind of cute. Where do you think the door should go? That's the other thing. Oh, maybe we could use one of these cute doors with like the stuff on it. Oh, with the little bunnies or whatever. What is that? I kind of always in my mind thought they were bunnies, but now I'm looking at it more. I don't think that's a bunny. Yeah, I really have no idea what that is supposed to be. Do you know? Can you tell me in the comments if you know what that is? I assumed because of the carrot it was a bunny, but like that's not really giving bunny ears to me. Okay, I probably should put the door over here though, because I'm picturing if you're actually gonna add this room into a house, I feel like what would probably happen is there would be like a bathroom right here and then maybe an additional bedroom in this area. I think also it should probably be smaller. That's kind of what I was envisioning a person would probably do if they were to use this in their own build. I think I might use this bookshelf. We can put like cuter little baby clutter on there so it looks more like a baby's room. I also want to get a changing table. I'll probably use the little light pink one. I'm kind of envisioning having like a little table nightstand thing that we can put some stuff on for the baby. And then I want to have pink wall decor. I'm wondering about some of this kids room stuff, not in this swatch obviously, but like there's this cute swatch and it kind of has the pink and the yellow. So that could maybe be a good option. I just feel like it's not as cutesy, like with the little animals and stuff as this is. You know what is kind of cutesy like this? Is the horse ranch painting. This one is also really cute. That has more color to it as well because it has like the blues in it and stuff. Maybe I'll get one more window on the side. Honestly, okay, it's like not wanting to place right. Can I scoot that over just a little bit more? Yeah, like that. I can't really imagine where that window would fit into the outside of your house, but this is a room build. It doesn't matter, it's fine. I want to paint the walls yellow maybe. I think that could be kind of nice. I'm kind of second guessing this. This is gonna sound weird, but I kind of wish it was bigger. I don't know, I kind of want to have like 3 pieces of art lined up as opposed to like this one big one. Where does this come in? See, I kind of like this too, but that's like brighter colors. We have more pastels in here. I wish that was more pastel. I've used these cupcake prints before. I remember like back before we got the infant update, I remember decorating a bunch of nurseries because I was like so excited. I was making all these nurseries in advance and I was using these cupcake prints a bunch at that time as well. But this is like really pastel, so it is nice, I guess. I want like kind of a cutesy kids lamp. This is the one that I kind of most often will go for. I guess that probably is good. I like how it has the fox because that matches this rug. I'm kind of wondering if we can put columns in too. Like maybe if I put columns on the edges of this, it'll look more like a built-in framed thing. Oh, you know what else we could try? Maybe instead of plain wallpaper, we could do the gingham. Like a little yellow gingham. That's so cute. That's like my dream. I would put that wallpaper in this room immediately. Maybe not this shade of yellow. It's a little bit more of a brownish yellow than I would probably go for. Oh, the boss is here. She's come to check on our work today. Okay, I know we have the changing table, but I kind of want to get an actual dresser as well. I think that would be nice to have. I think it could be like kind of a cute one, like this. Oh, we should do an entire room inspired by that. I'm gonna make a whole build with this swatch. Cause imagine like having a pretty tree that looks like that outside as well. Cause we have those cherry blossom trees. Oh, I feel so inspired. Okay, that's not for today though. Sorry. This wouldn't be the first time I did an entire build inspired by a dresser either, but it's fun to discover swatches that I forgot about and then like, you know, base things around them and like try and actually use them. I was thinking about using another thing from Parenthood in here because there's like, oh, don't get your headphones caught. I mean, don't get yourself caught in my headphones, sorry. I was thinking about this because we could put that up above the dresser. I think that looks really cute. And then we could get like a little decor item, maybe like a bunny. I think, is it called bunny or is it called rabbit? This. Bunny Buddy is what it's called. Okay, well, that's what I want. I want to put it on the dresser. I'll probably put like some more little baby things on the dresser too, because we have like baby, maybe I filter by base game. Oh, like this kind of thing. That would be good. This has like some books in it and it's big. It takes up a lot of space. Maybe I'll use it in the blue because that has like blue and pink in it. Okay, beautiful. And maybe I'll give them like a plant also, but I'll size it down and put it back there. Maybe it could be a really small little flower. The trouble with that is I know the size of that flower. Like I know how big it's supposed to be. So when I make it that small, I always feel like it looks weird. I love this plant. This is like my favorite plant in the entire game. So maybe I'll put that one. That's cute. Okay, dresser is furnished. Let's put some things on the nightstand too. Oh, there's a little bunny bookshelf. Can I use that on the nightstand or is it gonna look too busy? Because I have this too with the lamp. I feel like maybe it's a little bit too busy, but I don't really mind. Because I think that's so adorable. I'm like really tempted to use it still. Okay, I'm looking through the whole infants and toddlers category because I think I also want to have like one of these things. I don't really like that color. Oh no. Maybe it needs to be blue. I just feel like the other one is not pastel enough in any of the swatches. And I love that. Like normally I would use that and have like a super vibrant colored room, but we're trying to go for this like really soft pastel color scheme. So now I'm second guessing myself. I love this little thing. I love putting this little wall bookshelf. I mean, we could get a rocking chair too. I always think about searching rocking chair, but they don't come up when I do that. And I forget what they're actually called because it's, well, this one's nice too, but this is like the ones from most of the packs, but the ones from Growing Together do not show up there. And that's what I want. What is it called? Growing Together. The Whippersnapper. Oh my God, that's my cat's name. Snap. The Whippersnapper Mac 10 Edition Rocker. And then we have the Vibe Check Rocker. Okay, I should just search rock or like rocker then instead is what I need to remember instead of rocking. Should we do the green? Maybe we do the green. I feel like that's pretty nice, right? So we can get the little rocking chair and maybe I'll put a very small side table and a lamp next to it. I think that would be kind of cozy and nice. This one is sized down, which is kind of inconvenient, but we can make it work anyway. I only say that because when stuff is sized down, obviously nothing slots to it the right height, so you kind of have to like do it manually, but that's okay, we can make do. I'm gonna put this to the exact right height and then we'll slot whatever lamp we do want onto that and then we'll scoot it over. I'm wondering about this one because this is kind of like a simple little pink lamp. So maybe I could put that there and then have like some books with it or something. I wish we had kids books because we have like this item, right? What I mean by that is I kind of wish we had an item like that, but it was like a kid's book, kind of like this stuff, because that would be so cute to leave on the table, but we just can't really do that. Does anything slot into this? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, we have to do it manually then, but that's fine. We can get our own stuff up there. I might even use the same plant again. I've already used this pack once, so I'll just use it more if we're gonna use it. I kind of want to put like maybe some toys on top of some of the books in here. Is that gonna be the right height? No, oh, it's actually the exact right height. That's good. That's like so cute to me, having like these little things just set up in there. Maybe I can do this blue bear thing on top of this book. Oh, that's a little bit too tall. That's fine. We can fix that with some height stuff. I mean a shelf. I don't know why I said we can fix that with some height stuff. Whatever that means. No, that's okay. We can just put this up here. And maybe like one or two more things up on this shelf as well. Maybe we could do like some clutter stuff. If I put that up there, it's kind of in front of one of the photos. Is that really bad or is it cute? Because I kind of feel like that's cute. How about this little horse as the last object? Because we've got some horse stuff in the room anyway, like with this picture. I feel like that looks so much better already, having some little clutter inside of the shelf. I'm thinking that it would be cute also to give them like a giant teddy bear somewhere. I really hate where the trash can slots on this. I understand that like the trash can being slotted there is what makes it functional, but my goodness, do I not want it to slot like that. I'd almost rather just not put a trash can and then have them like leave the diapers on the floor and then we can clean it up ourselves. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but my cat is really, really helping right now. She's actually doing the build for me by sitting on my keyboard, which is really great of her to do. But it's making this take so much longer than it probably should. Okay, sorry, back to the teddy bear. That was like my #1 desire for myself, was to have teddy bear in here. I think that this one could be so cute, but also maybe the dog, because the dog has like this cute pink bandana. Maybe that could go over here, kind of in front of the window. Is that too much? I'm really second guessing my own rocking chair placement actually right now. Maybe if I just scoot it over a little bit more, and then we have the dog over there. I'm having a really hard time with this thing too. I've kind of just like dropped it on the floor because I know I want to use it somewhere, but I feel like with the two things both being round, I think maybe it's like too much round. But perhaps I'm just being like so dramatic when I say that. Like maybe I'm overthinking this. I have a tendency to overthink things when I'm building in The Sims. Let's get a little floor plan. Should I give them an ensuite bathroom? Because I know we had talked about doing that, and maybe that would be good if it came with a bathroom. I could probably even try to upload this as like all one room as well, because doing it like that makes the game think it's all one room. We could even have like a super cute door with like stuff on the back of it, you know? Maybe no more trash can anymore. Sorry. The trash can is being ditched. But I think this would be really good for us to have a bathroom. We'll probably use a smaller window in this space because you don't really want a huge one in the bathroom, do you? What are the options on this shower curtain? Not really my vibes, to be honest. I wish we had another shower with a shower curtain. Obviously we have like the round one, but I feel like having a shower curtain is so normal and there's just not very many shower curtains in this game. But like all the bathrooms I've ever had in the houses I've lived in have had shower curtains in them. Like obviously it's nice to have the glass. It's like kind of an upgrade, but that's not been my personal experience. How about we do this with like a little teal tile? I think that could be really cute for the bathroom. Let's make sure they have a curtain too. Just like a little window shade or something. They're probably gonna wanna have, oh, what if the flooring was yellow? Oh, different shade, doesn't match, looks weird. Never mind, sorry. That's my bad. Okay, I'm gonna put some really nice built-in sink stuff here, because then we can get some cute clutter on the counters as well. And this will be a really easy way to bathe the baby if they have their own bathroom. Oh no, I painted all the walls by accident. That's my bad. That's what I get for like shift clicking to paint them. Oh, should we paint the wall behind the window white? Does that make it look more built-in? I honestly have no idea. I think maybe it does. Okay, the baby doesn't really need a toilet right now, obviously, but they will eventually when they grow up, so they can have one. They can also have like some little bathroom clutter over here, storage. Some butterfly paintings could be really beautiful on that wall. I'm thinking maybe we want to get a bath mat. I really like the one from Parenthood. I'm not really sure what the best color to use is. Maybe we could do the yellow one? I guess that kind of brings the colors all together. Oh, you know what else we should put in here is a trash can. That might be a good idea. Let me put maybe even like the money trash can or something, because then you can just drag stuff into that and your sim doesn't need to like actually take the trash out or anything like that. And then you'll make money from selling the diapers. So it's a win for everybody somehow. Do you think if I use this little Parenthood hamper, it doesn't block the tub, does it? Or do they have to get it on that side? I can never remember what side they have to access it from. I know I use this same thing in the other room, but I'm gonna put it in here. I feel like that's a really nice touch. And then we can get like soap. I'll just use the little base game one. Maybe some toothbrushes as well. I wish there was a clutter category for the bathroom. I feel like the accent category is kind of weird. This game needs some tagging improvements bad. Okay, towels. Let's just use like a little stack of them. Maybe they could be pink, because that brings in all the colors that we've been using. I think that's really good for the bathroom. Okay. Sorry, that was literally just so I could have a door right here to like break up the room. I have a couple of other ideas of things that I want to put inside of here. I can't remember if it's in the kids decorations category. I can never find the thing. I think maybe it's just in clutter. Oh, this could be cute. Never mind, where would it go? There's nowhere to put it. I'm thinking about the little toy box. This. We could put that over here by the bookshelf because that's so adorable. Do you think that this thing could look cute layered on top of the rug at all? Or is it better off the rug, just in the middle of the room? I've been like sat here staring staring at it, going back and forth. Can't decide what I think looks better. Now I kind of want to go through some more of the wall decor. Oh, actually, you know what would have been cuter? Maybe we could have done these towels on the wall. Where can I put them? They don't want to fit anywhere. But these would have been really nice. Maybe I could put those where this picture is and put the picture above the toilet. But these are like so baby, you know? They've got like cute little kid swatches. Oh my goodness. This is adorable. Oh, can I use this instead of the bookshelf? Or maybe have like both of them or something? I don't know. That's so cute though. Oh, and the colors are so good. Okay, I have to put that on the wall. I hope that's not too busy. Maybe it'd be better to have the little books on this wall, because then we can try and have this be a little bit, I don't know. I'm like second guessing the oval mirror and these together as well. What if we got rid of that painting? And I put them above that. We get another window. This is so bad. I know I shouldn't do this because this would make no sense. Like I'm trying to think about where this would fit into a room. It doesn't, it just doesn't. Oh, you know what we could get instead? And I'm sorry, the neighbors are mowing their lawn, or maybe that's like a leaf blower or something. I don't know. I don't know what this equipment sounds like. All I know is it's loud and it's right outside of my window right now. But maybe we could get some shelving. Oh, this one could be really good because it's wide. And then we could put some like little decor on top of it. Is that too big? Are you gonna hit your head on that? Oh, maybe it's too much. This is the one that I had before. Maybe it's better if it's like a little bit smaller so that nobody hits their head. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Is it weird to use the same bookshelf again? Like this little thing, but like in a different color? Because I love this bunny bookshelf. I think that's so perfect for this room. Look at this little floral thing. Isn't that adorable? It's even like all the right colors. Oh, how about the little bunny fairy? I feel like that's really nice for a room like this. We could do it in the yellow swatch. And then I'm kind of thinking maybe just like a couple more toys. That one's my first pet stuff. Really shouldn't use that. We have no business putting that in this room. That's awful. Let's use some more of the base game ones. These little toys are so cute. Can I put 3? I hope so. Okay, of course they don't want to slot there, but this can be fixed. I'm gonna put it like right here and then scoot it over somehow. Oh, it's being so annoying. I think it's being annoying because of the slotting. Hold on. Let me just scoot it over and then put another one back. It's doing it again. I actually cannot get it to the right place. Do I need to just move this off the thingy for now? Let's fill in all the slots. Okay, now we can do it. Okay, that was so annoying, I'm sorry. Probably this one should be a different color, right? Oh, I like little frog, that's so cute. That one can be blue. Oh, okay, I love that. I love that so much. I think maybe next we can try and get some ceiling decor because there's a couple different like mobile things that we could hang up. I might use this one. This is from the Storybook Nursery kit, but I just think that's so pretty with the blue and like the clouds and the hot air balloon. And that makes that wall look better because it's like more full. Honestly, dare I say, I think the room might even be done. I can't decide how much more I want to put. I want to make sure it's like still navigable. Like I want your Sims to be able to get around the room, especially because with infants, like, you know, you just never know what's gonna happen with those things. Your Sims are gonna have a hard time probably with them, so I want to make it as easy as possible and not like block the door with clutter. But I had a lot of fun building this. This feels like kind of realistic to me as well as a person with no baby. Like, what do I know? But I think it makes sense. So I'm gonna put this on the gallery. I'm gonna call it the pastel nursery. I think that's probably a good angle. And I'll make it a bedroom. Oh no, I'll make it a kid's room. It's 15,000 simoleons and it's one room. That's, I guess it's 2 rooms. That's bad though. That's really expensive. Okay, I'm kind of scared to see how many packs it has. I'm like, what's the damage? what are we working with? Oh my God, okay. Over a page of packs. I think that's 15 total then. Yikes, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. But it was fun to mess with and I'm glad that we built it. I am so excited about my niece and I'm so looking forward to becoming an aunt. I actually cannot wait. I've been thinking about it nonstop. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. I think with that, I am gonna wrap this one up right here. Hopefully it wasn't too short. I am kind of trying to pre-record a little bit, so I'm like trying to make as many videos as I can before I leave. And that might mean that a couple of them are shorter than normal, so I apologize. But I should be back soon. I don't know what day I'm posting this, but I'll probably be home in the next couple of days. So I'll be like back to streaming on Twitch again and stuff then too. So stay tuned for that and I'm gonna catch you all later. Okay, bye everybody. I kind of want my house to be this color scheme. I really like all these pastel like colors. They're just so cute. I think a pastel yellow is maybe my favorite color of all time.